Hello viewers, welcome to your program Development Zone, where we celebrate achievers, unveil the core potential of our nation, and to celebrate those that have contributed immensely to the greatness of our country. Today on the program, we'll be chatting with Bishop Dr. Onwe Stephen. He's the GO, Divine Encounter Ministry, Abuja. Sit back, relax, I'll be right back.
Well, we thank God for His faithfulness. The ministry in Abuja, if it's my personal ministry, I think the ministry Divine Encounter Ministry has been affecting lives spiritually, physically, materially, and numerically. The ministry is all-round ministry, and I know that the Lord have told me what we are going to do. That is, the ministry is completely, it covers one, the spiritual aspect of it, making sinners to become saints, sick people to have health, poor people to become rich. That is the three cardinal points of the ministry. Okay, Divine Encounter Ministry started in the year 1993, precisely 1993, November. That's when it was given birth to, and we started. And we've been in Abuja. They will have branches here and there, but we have been in Abuja. That's where the headquarters is. Covid-19, as we see it, it has a spiritual connotation, and it's a prophecy that is coming to be fulfilled about the incoming, we'll call it world leader, we'll call it Antichrist or the beast. And it's affecting the church spiritually, because many people are not aware of this underlying project that the wicked one is bringing up. It's affecting the church because numerically people are no more going to church, and it's fulfilling the prophecy of Jesus, where two or three are gathered in my name, there I am in there. So all it's pointing at is one, people are going to be two or three in what we call cell churches. People will be in their homes serving the Lord, and it will affect financial input of the church, because many people may not be paying their tithes. And like a few days ago, I called someone and said, "Were you in church today?" He said, No, Daddy, I don't want to go to church again. I will stay at home and I will be an online member of the church. So it's affecting the church strength. But in another way, it's helping those who are spiritual, those who know their onions in the Word of God, those who really know the signs of the time to prepare themselves. And if I may advise, people should not receive the vaccine. Well, the federal government indeed is trying to help protect life because of this disease, the Covid-19 disease. They want to protect life anyway. But we know that the power of God is there. Healing, spiritual healings are there. But since it's affecting lives, people should learn, or churches should run 3, 4, or 100 services in a day. If they want to have a 50, it's going to be very laborious. It's going to be very tasking to the pastors, but we have signed to be ministers of God. So I will encourage Christians to still go to church, but let them observe the rotational system of services. Well, if we go down history, we'll find out that Christmas is not in the Bible. That's one. Two, the Bible has not given us a real date when Jesus was born. But this thing came as aftermath of the Roman government deciding, under Constantine, deciding to become, Christian, and they want the Christians to adopt their worship in order for them to become Christian, and it has affected the church. But the Bible said that we should not observe days and the months and seasons. Anyone who wants to observe it is left for him. If you don't observe it, it's not a sin. If you observe it, it's not a sin. But where we are, that I have some a feeling that I don't actually like, is where they put X for Christ. So they will say Xmas. That is wrong. It should be Christmas. And if you are doing it, one, celebrate Jesus. Don't get into the other side where people get drunk, people are messing themselves up, people begin to kill, people begin to steal. That's the wrong side of it. It's not bad to remember someone's birthday. Jesus Christ ought to be celebrated. I will celebrate him, but I will be having retreat during that time. Okay, Bishop Onwe Stephen, D.O., I'm from Enugu State. That is one certain. And I had my early education in the most difficult time. My parents were really poor, actually poor. Let me just tell you one thing. During my growing up period, I used palm kernel as food. There was no food at all. So if I go to school, come back, I have to go to the bush, pick palm kernel, break it, eat. I know how I normally feel. My tummy will be turning. I'll drink water. And that has given me a good experience that I come to realize how people suffer. That now that God has brought me to this very position, I have to open my hands to help the poor. I had my early education in Onwe, and then I moved to Enugu State, capital of Enugu State, and there I schooled in Okonano, from Okonano Boys High School, by the grace of God. That was 1973. I left secondary school, and things were not all that palatable. I had to go to other schools at my NCE in Mina. From Mina, I now got admission to read education, guidance and counseling, Imo State University. There also I read my educational planning and administration in my master's degree, and later I went further to have my PhD in education. All is purely education. But I'm a man that has diversified in many things. I've studied sales management and marketing. I've studied church administration, and also have my PhD in what do you call it? That's a chaplaincy, and I had some awards and also. So that's just the person you are seeing. I'm the General Overseer of Divine Encounter Ministry, and also have a NGO that is empowering people, affecting lives in different ways. Grace. And it's just grace. If you ask me, it is grace. Grace. Again, it is grace. If it is by human effort, I would have collapsed for a long time. But His grace is sufficient. Sometimes I sit down to say, Lord, I don't understand what is going on. I wake up sometimes 2 a.m. I'm already busy till 10 p.m. before I can go to sleep. And when I sleep like a baby, waking up very strong. And if I tell you my age, it's not something I will discuss, but I'm still agile. I run, I play football, I do my exercise. That is it. Well, the organizers and the schools and universities, they discover that there are things we are doing to impact lives and build people up. So on 4th of this month, the International Institute of Chartered Educational Practitioner, IICEP, they gave me an award, and though I attended the course, it was on 4th December 2020, and it is a professional development for educational practitioners. And in my school, I have trained many people, gave them scholarship, and some have even undergone university education, and they are out. And on 19th, another school, British American University in Cameroon also gave me this award because of what we have done, and it is called Doctor of Humane Letters, because of the lives we have affected. And we believe that we will continue to do this to help the suffering humanity. So these are the awards. There are many of them, but these ones are just the most recent that took place in this December.
Welcome back. Like if you heard it from the GO himself, in person of Bishop Dr. Onwe Stephen, he said Christmas is the time of love, the time of giving. Let's give to one another out there. Let's help each other. Let's see it as a great challenge for us to help one another. Let's help one another. Because Nigeria belongs to both of us. Nigeria belongs to all of us. So like come away again, I remain your host, Joseph Onwe. Bye for now. Please do follow us on our social media platform for more updates and comments. On Facebook, Bolijo Media Communications Limited. On Twitter, BOJ_TV. On WhatsApp, 0703-477-8568. Our email, bolijomedia@yahoo.com. For more updates from BOJ TV, kindly click on the subscribe button and the notification bell sign beside.